by Stevenson, giving to Walton. Walton to Friel. Friel gives it up. Walton knocked away by Miles. No foul called. He's upset. Less than a minute to go. Dayton up by 2.
Great defensive play.
Timeout for Dayton. They'll take a full timeout. 51.1 left to go in the game. Dayton up by 2 with the basketball. Eric Walton on that end, just beside himself. As you see here, Stevenson able to keep the ball in bounds, giving to Friel, got it down low to Walton. Walton was going to go straight up with it, but Miles comes with the block.
That's a great defensive play by Dayton. You can see Miles come out of nowhere.
And Eric Walton just couldn't believe there wasn't a foul on the arm. It looked like it was all ball.
Yeah, Miles just in the right place, the right time.
The wrist with the offhand.
But how about some excitement down here downtown Rochester, New York?
Woo. I tell you, no one's left either.
No,
everybody has stayed in their seats. RazorSharks down by as much as 13. They never gave up. When the RazorSharks went on a run, went up by 8, everybody was on their feet. And now with 51.1 left to go, last timeout by Dayton, as you alluded to, Ed, no more after this, so they can't have things fall apart with 51.1 left to go in the game.
Well, it's time to step it up if you're Rochester. They come in, they got Marlon Johnson back in the game for Eric Walton. Keith Friel, Stevenson, Jerice Crouch, and Freddie Durr.
Meanwhile, it's Miles, George, Hill, Griffin, and Dumas out on the court for the Air Strikers. Hill with the basketball now, trying to wind it down.
32-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Hill draws Stevenson. Stevenson gives it up. George can't get it to go. Stevenson gets the rebound. Over to Crouch. They haven't stopped him yet. Durr goes baseline. His jump. No good.
Oh, but a foul. Yeah. Marlon Johnson going down the court on the other side. Got hammered. You can see Freddie Durr here going up. He gets the foul is called. But on the other side, you can see Marlon Johnson gets pushed to the ground by Dumas, away from the ball.
So that'll put Freddie Durr on the line, as you see Marlon Johnson get tangled up by Dumas.
Now we said, how many times I say how important these free throws are. They are evidently important now. 30.5 seconds to go on the shot clock.
First free throw by Durr is no good.
On the game clock, 30 and a half.
Gotta get this one.
Yeah, if you don't get it, you gotta box out, get the rebound.
Second free throw, no good, knocked around, picked up on the ground.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, it'll be RazorShark basketball. So with 27.3 left to go, the RazorSharks catch a break after Freddie Durr misses both free throws.
Timeout, Rod Baker.
So Rod Baker will draw up a play. About 3 seconds difference after the 24 expires here. So Rochester's got to figure, what do you do? Score quickly as possible?
Yeah, I wouldn't go for the last shot. The shot clock, there's the difference between the shot clock and the game clock is 3.3 seconds. So, I would still go for a set play. Rod Baker's in the huddle right now designing a set play. Run that play. Try to get it to go. If you don't, you may have a second opportunity at it.
RazorSharks do have some pretty good outside three-point shooters, obviously led by Keith Friel. Freddie Durr can make a three. Jerice Crouch can make a three. Those are your three-point shooters that are out. So Dayton, if they're not paying attention to the three, Rochester will heave it.
And it's critical to note that there's no timeouts left for anybody. So you got to get this ball in if you're the Rochester RazorSharks. That's important.
All right. Dayton out.
Dayton looks like they're going to come out in a zone, a 2-1-2 zone. They might be faking that, but no, it's his own.
Dumas, Griffin,
George
Miles.
Now they change it to man-to-man.
And Hill out on the court for the Air Strikers. Doer, Crouch, Stevenson, Friel, and Johnson out on the court for Rochester. Jarice Crouch goes straight towards the hole. In for two, the game is tied! 1:01, 20 seconds left. Air Strikers with the basketball.
Shot clock is off.
15 seconds left to go in this game. The Dayton Air Strikers want to hold it for a final shot. Can they send this team home with their first loss of the year? Or can they give them their first win of the year? Blocked! 1 second, not enough time to get it off! And we are going overtime!
Great defensive stance, Jarice Crouch and the Rochester RazorSharks.
I guess it couldn't